Greetings. Thank you for taking your time out to listen up to our broadcast again, where we elevate and inspire. I want to thank you for just being a good listener, and I hope that you'll reply at the budding and send us a message and let us know what some topics that you would like for us to discuss. So, once again, I'm Dr. Arlen K. Parham, and I welcome you in to our monologue. And we want to deal with today the power of the Mastermind group. I was reading the book Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. I came across this and I thought it was a powerful topic that all of us could talk about to be able to inspire and grow and mature on this journey called life. The power of the Mastermind group by Napoleon Hill. What if the single greatest thing standing between you and your next breakthrough isn't a strategy, a tool, or a budget? What if it's in the room? What if it's in the room with you? Napoleon Hill spent over 20 years studying the wealthiest, most successful people of his era. He interviewed steel magnates, investors, presidents, and when he published this Think and Grow Rich in 1937, one concept suffered or surfaced again and again. Not just a tactic, but a philosophy. He called it the mastermind. He defined it simply the coordination of knowledge and effort between two or more people who work toward a definite purpose. Single word, profound consequences. Here's what Napoleon Hill understood that most people still miss today. No one succeeds alone. No one succeeds alone. I remember hearing a funny story that was once said. If you see a turtle on top of a post, you understand that he didn't get there by himself. See, we love the myth of lone genius, the visionary in the garage, the artist in isolation, the entrepreneur grinding it out solo at midnight. It makes for a great story. But behind every so-called lone genius, if you look closely, you'll find a circle, a kitchen table with trusted advisors, a group of friends who challenged each other, a mentor who asked the uncomfortable question exactly the right moment. Andrew Carnegie, the man who inspired Hill's entire research, didn't build a steel empire through individual brilliance alone. He built it by surrounding himself with 50 men who shared a single obsession. 50 minds working toward one vision. That is the mastermind. So how do you build one? Because here's the thing. This isn't just a principle for Carnegie level industrialists. This is for you right now, wherever you are in your journey. First, choose the depth, not proximity. The most common mistakes people make is inviting their closest friends. Familiarity feels safe, but it breeds comfort. And comfort isn't the enemy of growth. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Your mastermind should include people who are slightly ahead of where you are or where you want to be. People who make you stretch. People who make you feel a little bit uncomfortable in the best possible way. Aim for 4 to 6 people or 4 to 6 members on your team. That's small enough for real conversation, diverse enough for genuine perspective. Second, make the commitment sacred. A mastermind without consistency is just a chat group. Meet regularly. Every 2 weeks is a rhythm that works for most groups. And protect the time like it's a board meeting because it is one. The board of your life. Thirdly, Create a structure that serves everyone equally. Each session should give every member the floor, a brief update, wins, challenges, and the one thing they need right now. Then the group responds, not with judgment, not with platitudes, but with honest, generative thinking. The goal is never to fix each other. It is to expand each other. Now, let's talk about what actually happens inside a mastermind that you can manufacture anywhere. There's a concept. Here describes it the third mind. The idea that when two or more minds come together with a shared purpose, something new is created. A third intelligence that belongs to neither person individually. It emerges between you. You felt this. You've been in a conversation where an idea suddenly materialized that neither person brought to the table, where one person's half-formed thought collided with another person's experience, and something completely new was born. That's the mastermind effect. And it cannot be replicated alone, no matter how long you sit in silence, just thinking. It gives you accountability because you said your goal out loud to people who will remember it for the next month. It gives you perspective because that shows you what it looks like. Because when it looks like a wall, to you, looks like a door to someone standing 3 steps ahead of you. It gives you momentum because even on the days you don't believe in yourself, your group does. And sometimes borrowed belief is enough to carry you through. We live in an area of unprecedented connection and paradoxically profound isolation. We have more followers, more contacts, more platforms than any generation in history. And yet, so many of us are navigating our own personal lives, making single decisions. And the most important decision you have to make is not to do this alone. To reach out, connect, have that mastermind group. The mastermind is the antidote. It says, I don't have to have all the answers. I just need to be in the room with people who are asking the same quality of questions. Napoleon Hill wasn't offering a networking strategy. He was describing a way of being, a commitment to the idea that your growth is not a solo pursuit, that the ceiling of what you can accomplish alone is far lower than what you can build together with others. So here's my challenge to you. Think of 3 people in the world. Or think of 3 people in your world. 3 people who are hungry, intentional, and honest. People you respect. People who challenge you. Reach out to them this week. Not with a polished proposal, just with a question. Would you want to build something together? You might be surprised how many people have been waiting for someone to ask. The mastermind isn't just a concept from 1937. It is alive and as urgent as your next goal. The only question is, who's in the room with you? I also want to take time to encourage you to reach out and purchase the book that I've written, Unchained Potential to Rise Above, dealing with personal and spiritual growth. You can use it in a group setting or individually. It's found on all the major platforms, including Amazon and Barnes & Nobles. Thank you for listening in, and I hope that you will visit again. Subscribe and share so this channel can grow to grow others. Thank you. Greetings. Thank you for taking your time out to listen up to our